focusing is always talk. Because remember, this has got a lag. So there might be somebody watching me. Where don't worry too much about the age right now.
Okay.
Don't worry about the wrenches. I'll show you after. Now, if they turn around and say, or near the, give me the link. Copy, copy that. Turn around and paste it in here. That real quick.
Mhm.
You say, okay, anybody wants it? Get it, get it, get it. It's gone. Something else.
Okay.
Deletes the message. So now you can text.
Okay, so this is my first live stream. Just checking it out, seeing how well it goes over. If there's any. Hey there, Kathy.
Hey,
Oh, so you're here. She's trying to get Texas to come on too. I don't know where she is.
we are.
Oh, so I'm going to see if I can get FS Bushcraft in here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So did Manline get back yet?
Yeah, he's over here into the video. So I thought,
I'm over here. Hey,
Hello, we're live.
we're live. Hello,
We're
everybody. It's Mayland. Yeehaw.
Just waiting for FS Bushcraft to come in and.
So you got Kathy. Ask Kathy to type something.
Okay. Kathy, can you type something in the external
So you give her a wrench.
so I can give you a wrench?
okay, hold on just a minute. Let me drink all my drink. I took a B3.
I don't know.
I had to type something. I'm gonna turn down. Let me see if I can figure out how.
Oh, you're on your phone.
Can't do it on.
Yeah.
Can't do it on that.
You can't do it on your phone?
No.
For real?
Oh,
You don't get the hangouts on your app. You have to go to YouTube and all that stuff, and that's a pain in the butt.
Ooh.
uh-oh.
See, we're straight up and down. I don't know that. I don't know about that.
Man, you're all over the
That's it.
place there,
There we
Mrs.
go.
Manline.
That's fine.
Now you're a long way.
Hello.
Hello. I see
Uh-oh.
Peter in the background.
Uh-oh. FS is having problems with his computer. You guys sound really muffled over there.
Well, I just talked to Texas a little bit. So it sounded muffled over here. I was like,
Oh yeah, that's because the internet connection's real bad on this one.
Okay. The internet connection there.
Can't have too many users on the internet on this thing. They get crap out.
Yeah, you're sounding really muffled. I can hardly understand you.
Can you hear me? Hello, check, test, 1, 2, 3. This is amateur artist Mark D. Chandler, coming from Boneyard.
There, I could understand you. I'm going to see if I can't get a hold of Texas.
I can hear you clear.
What's up?
Peter is still on the call.
That's how you photobomb the wife's live stream.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're on live stream. That means we're public.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't brush my teeth.
Hey!
Hey, what's up?
Holy God, man, you sound like a
Man
bunch of
here
chipmunks in a
advertising for
tin
Miller
can.
Lite. One of the best beers you'll ever have. Wow. The internet's real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sound like you're in a tin can.
Your headphones was in one of them box. Maybe took to the shed. You didn't free up here, but I know of.
What, you can't set the laptop up there?
What he didn't? What'd you say?
I said you can't get the laptop set up.
Oh, I already have a wrench.
Yeah, I can go grab my laptop and my headphones. Just give me a minute, and I will put back on you.
Yeah, it sounds weird, man.
Okay, I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
I hear like an echo.
I'm gonna get on my computer.
Okay. Oh, there's Texas. Hey, Texas, I'm going to send you the link.
Remember to remove it.
Huh?
Remember to remove it. Don't leave it up too long. Because you can get a troll.
There we go. Hello, Texas.
Hello, and I'm the biggest troll there is out there.
Man, does it ever sound wild. Her doing the live stream.
No, you're getting it 2 ways?
Yeah, it's like in stereo effect, man. Whoa. Whoa.
Good. Okay. Miss Manley will be back on here in a few minutes. She just switched from her phone over to the laptop.
I know, because she called me on Hangout.
Oh, okay.
And I told her that the connection was really bad.
Yeah. I didn't know whether their voices were sounding really echoey, and so I don't know if it was the phone or if it was actually the internet.
I wasn't sure either. And just as she had called me on there, I had sat there and seen your link pop up, but then somehow I got sidetracked and forgot.
Sure. That's your excuse.
And I'm sticking to it.
Yeah.
So these things from the Dollar Tree, I like them.
Onions. Never heard of them.
Onions.
Oh, onions.
Oh, onions. Yeah, we've had those.
I missed the garbage.
The onion rings.
Thank God for my cane.
I'm glad Peter doesn't have his near him.
Huh?
But I'm glad Peter doesn't keep his near him.
Oh, mine's hanging up in the other room. Why is this not letting me resize my window?
I don't know.
Why are you yelling?
I don't know.
My computer's not being nice. There we go.
And
There
nobody
we go.
thought I was able to do it, and I did it.
Yup.
And you want to know something? She was literally asleep about 20 minutes after I left. She woke up because I asked her, I said, what time you wake up? She's like, 10. And I'm like, saying to myself, I'm like, I left 20 minutes prior to that. I'm like, God, I left just in the nick of time.
Yep. So she's happy she got her menudos.
Uh-huh. She hasn't had it in a long time, so.
So she had menudos.
It's like, yeah, that's what she ate for breakfast. She likes it, but it's like due to me being in pain constantly, it's like I don't go that often. So she'll get it maybe once or twice a year.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. So now, Tara, if you click in the external,
okay,
you see where text is turned around and typed in hello?
Yep.
Click on the three little dots.
Okay.
And you should be able to give her a wrench, which is the mod.
Okay. Get it done. You should have a wrench there, shouldn't you?
I got it.
Yeah, if she goes to type, if she types something, you'll see the wrench.
Okay. Yep. She's got it.
So she's a moderator in your chat now. So in the external chat, she can actually delete comments that people put up if they're rude or ignorant or whatever. She can kick trolls out.
Yeah.
Or you can time them out for 300 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. You can time them out. You can ban them.
Cool. It's been a great big learning session for me lately.
Mm-hmm. So there's 3 people in the panel and 3 people watching. That's us.
Yeah, me and Tara. Just like this morning.
Yep. Well, we'll have to see what happens because you know that. Well, you got a few subscribers, so.
Yeah.
And you're lucky that you caught me because honestly, I was just about to head out to take the trash out.
Oh. Well, I tried sending you the invite, and then you didn't respond. This mail came in, so I figured while I was waiting, I'd text you.
If you sent the invite to my private messages, you don't get notified on that unless you literally go to private messages and then you see them.
Oh, no, I sent it to Google Hangout thing on the live stream.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't get nothing. Google Hangouts.
Yeah, she sent it through Hangouts.
Yeah, now I see it. But you know how the little message at times pops up?
Yeah.
It didn't pop up because
Weird.
I didn't close out Hangouts. I just left it like an open window at the bottom of the screen. And normally I'll get like a little message popping up saying like how when Kathy called me, I'm like, oh, okay, so let me go answer it. But the damn thing like disconnected before I even got a chance to go accept the call.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I didn't see it. And then I noticed that you text me and I'm like, okay. I read it and I'm like, let me get over there. I'm like, I knew I was supposed to do something.
Well, we discussed it earlier. I just had to wait till the kids got to bed to settle in, so.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
You dare, and I'm gonna throw something at you.
Oh man, I don't know where that came from.
Here, have some peppermint. Wake up.
Yeah, really, eh? I'm trying to do something.
Tara will go over and get the frying pan and bop you upside the head.
I've got 3 cast iron ones sitting out on the stove.
Uh-huh.
Well, you got 2 hands, so you take it and go kaboink.
I'm gonna share Tara's live stream out to my subscribers.
Sweet. So now mine just already went out to all my subscribers.
Yeah, it already did.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there's people who have had a lot of questions about the oils and that, so I figured this would be an easy way for me to do a Q&A, and I've got my trusted book in front of me that if I don't know the answer, I can look it up.
Well, Mama Cat has a live stream going. There's 11 people there. You got Cougar Gaming, one person. You got you, which is the 3 of us. TR Prepper has 51 people over there. I'm scrolling down to see if there's any more live chats going on. No, it doesn't look like anybody else is live.
Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Said,
Huh?
my first live stream ever. Been on other people's, just hanging out in the external.
Yeah. Last night was my first one. Well, technically my first all-nighter. I did short, like 5 minutes to 3, like 3 to 5 minute ones when I was doing the updates for Shalisha when she was in the hospital.
Right.
Because I could not find where the pictures were going, and I was looking all over the place, and I'm like, forget this. So I'm like, I'm getting frustrated. So I'm like, I'll just do a live stream, make it really short, and let it pop up as a video.
Right.
So I did like maybe 3 of those like that, like really short ones.
Yeah. Well,
So, but this one last night was like my first one for the whole night.
okay.
So there you go. I just turned around and shared it out to Google Plus, and I've turned around and shared it out on Facebook.
Somebody got feedback.
Gotta be Miss Manland.
I see Mr. Manland turn around and sitting there.
Yep.
Oh yeah, quiet bus.
Who's she talking to?
I don't know. Can't hear us because she's never headset on.
I just gave you your first thumbs up. Oh, you got 2 thumbs up now.
Oh, I only see one.
There's 2.
Hello, welcome back.
Hey, take
Who's that sexy man sitting beside you?
I'm my aunt. There, no, it's just me.
So Manland's anti-social? $1,000.
who all got sit beside me? That's my hubby. Me and Liv.
She don't lie.
Yep.
She don't know what's going on.
So we can see
He don't know where his headset's at. We kind of put it in a plastic tub, and I think it's going to get dark. Oh,
He's trying to fix
there we
her.
go.
He was trying to fix her.
Yeah.
I ain't going to do it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like she's having a dare or something.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody's trying to dare something.
I heard everything you said. Well, hey, how are y'all doing tonight?
Good, good. And you guys?
Oh yeah, they trying to tell me to say I can't say the word I want to say, but they trying to get me to say that for $1 million to Manland, and I won't do it.
Uh-huh. Mr. Gimmick is in the external? Hello there.
Hello, Mr. D.
Hello. Hey, Texas.
Hello, how are you?
Doing pretty good.
Cool beans.
It's a yeah.
Oh. Do you like Sonic?
Okay, we got 2 trolls.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
We got 2 trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody took care of it already.
Yep.
That would be me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Beat me. Well, I have an excuse for being slow at the drawer today.
Oh yeah.
They must have been.
And what's your excuse?
What's the excuse?
Yeah.
Lack of sleep.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll let you away with that one. Considering what? I woke up and you were still online.
I got up yesterday. Well, got up, opened the door because honestly, we did our week. The lady that comes during the week, the care provider,
Yep.
she quit.
Yep.
And the thing is that the first day on Monday, she had left I thought a half hour early. Sandra told me no, it was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then when I called the agency Tuesday because nobody showed up, they're like, well, hold on, let's see if we can get a hold of her. She gets back on the phone. She's like, no, she's not answering and her voicemail's not set up. And I'm like, are you going to call me back before the end of the day to let me know what's going on? She's like, yeah, so no call. And on Wednesday, Sandra wakes me up again. And I'm like, yes. She goes, she didn't show up again. So I called them and I'm like, hey, like, what's happening? Like, this lady's not showing up the last couple of days. So it ended up where she says, well, she should have been there till Friday. She gave us her 2-week notice, but she should have been there till Friday.
Yeah.
So then she calls me back later that day and she goes, well, she's not responding to our calls. She goes, we're going to try to get you guys somebody for all 7 days.
Right.
So I didn't expect anybody to show up on the weekend and the lady showed up. So
Oh, okay.
I was awake for like maybe 2 hours after opening the door for her, and then I fell back to sleep for 2 hours. So literally, I got up like at lunchtime yesterday.
So you did get someone in. You said that it might not be for about a month.
Oh no, but that lady, the one that was on the weekend, she started like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and she only comes on Saturday. She was supposed to be Saturday and Sunday, but she goes to church on Sunday. So,
Right.
but hopefully, but I told Sandra, I'm like, if they don't get somebody by tomorrow, like if they don't call us by lunchtime, I'm like, we're going to need to call them and complain. Because they're saying, oh, it's hard to find somebody that speaks English.
Yeah.
That's why they're having a hard time finding someone for us.
Can't find anybody that speaks English in Texas.
Well, the thing is, it's a border town, so it's mostly a lot of Mexicans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Tara, how you got your 2 thumbs down?
Yeah.
That was most likely from those 2 idiot trolls.
Oh yeah. No, I kind of figured that. It's not going to bother me one bit.
I taught Celicia Shell something when she called me before.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was watching, I don't remember whose live stream it was, and they had a lot of people in there. And I'm watching where it says how many people are watching.
Yeah.
And then where the thumbs were. And it was the how many people were watching was going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And every time the person would come back in, the thumbs down button would get hit. And then they go out and come back in and thumbs down button get hit. So I'm like, oh, they're probably coming in under one, maybe two people that have multiple accounts that they're logging off for 30 seconds, coming under the other name, and then hitting the thumbs down.
Yeah. I'm not too worried about it. So you guys almost all settled in there? Manland, Mrs. Manland?
They found somewhere?
No, they're there. She's got her headset
Oh.
on.
Huh?
Or Mrs. Manland.
Kathy!
Their internet has a slow lag.
Yeah.
You guys,
Stay down there.
What
Are
was you
y'all-
saying?
are you guys almost all moved?
We are completely out of the apartment.
Oh, sweet.
Yes. We got back here about 5 something. I
Okay.
can't remember exactly.
Well, at least now you don't have to be traveling back and forth.
True.
How's job hunting going?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're still waiting. It kind of, but to be at a holiday, we have put it out, so. Start up soon.
Job.
Yeah.
Hey, job. Ready to go to work.
For tomorrow's a holiday, so.
Ass getting sore sitting on chairs.
Oh, okay.
I misses my brother.
Yeah, really?
You miss your
I
brother?
was just about to say.
Your brother talked to you.
I was just about to say, is Manland missing YouTube yet?
I'm missing my brother from another mother.
Manland missing job. I need a job.
Well, yeah, a job is nice, but a brother's better.
And the sister.
Absolutely. Brothers don't pay the internet connection.
No, if I had more money, I would.
I got to have some good internet. I got to have some more purple stuff and all that. That good. Whew. And you got to get you a job so you can buy you some Jamaica me ha-has. This is tough, man. I tell you, this situation getting rough.
I can imagine.
I ain't liking it.
Going back to the old days, man, a dial-up internet connection. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Now, are you able to get better internet there, or that's the best that they have in the area?
Right at the moment, this is the best they got as far as the internet connection. But
No, she like your Bones Guard. She means general, like for that part of town or something.
Yeah.
well, we way out in the boonies, and just a quarter mile up the road, that's where they cut off the fiber optic good internet.
Oh, okay.
You can go up to her daughter's house up there and get super high speed internet. So I'm gonna have to get on the phone when I get a job. I'm gonna bring that cable on down here.
Yeah.
Yep. That or find a cheap place to go live that's got the good internet.
Yep.
That's the worst with living on a border like that.
Yeah.
I remember when they first started running it here in the East Coast. I had a buddy of mine was living out in Grand Bay one time. All he could turn around and get was high-speed dial-up at his house. But the house across the street had high-speed internet. Physically was the street.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I know they gotta pick a point and stop until they can finally move it on, but to the last person on the end.
Yeah.
So the poor neighbor kept hearing.
Yeah. We're pretty good here in the East Coast now. It's not too many places you can't get high speed anymore now. Even out in the boonies.
Yeah. Well, we can't up at the cabin.
You can't get fiber optic, you can get high speed.
Yeah.
Is that Gray where Granny Munster's at?
I don't know if Granny's turned around and subscribed to her or not. I don't think so.
I don't think I have her. No. Well, if I do, she's not showing how many subscribers she has. So she's hidden in my list.
Oh, you know shit. No, I mean, I don't know if she's got you.
Oh. Yeah, I know, but when I look at my subscribers list, I don't see her name, but it only shows the one that wants to be seen.
Yeah.
I mean, unless she's hidden from my list.
Oh.
Bones had the headset on it. Hello, Bones.
Hey! I got some good news for you, Miss Tara.
Yes.
No, Tika.
Tika, yes.
You are about your husband, but I did offer him some a gift. But you are my 100th subscriber, and I'm gonna send you some fat wood.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, nice.
So it ain't gonna be your husband.
Cool.
It's not gonna be your Tika Tara.
Right on. I'll be looking forward to that.
That was a 100 subscriber giveaway, but I kept that unannounced, and that's what I was wanting to do, something for a 100 because I did my 50 potato peeler.
Right.
And hold on to any more comments. What's her name? Little Star?
Texas Little Star.
Texas Little Star. Where the hell is my damn friendship bracelet?
She hasn't sent them out yet. It wasn't the friendship bracelets. That was the what are they called again?
Ranger beads.
It was a friendship bracelet.
Oh.
I'm gonna hang around my neck or put it on my arm or around my ankle. She asked me for the color, and I chose the colors. Me and Man landed both together.
Lack of medication and lack of a care provider, which is causing me to have more pain because that lady ain't showing up. I am not been doing shit around this place except having to do chores that I should not be having to do.
Hey, you gotta hire a maid.
We have a care provider, but she quit.
We got Thorn.
Well, hire me. I clean
it.
Hello, Thorn.
Hi, Thorn.
Welcome to my first live chat.
Oh, this is your first. Congratulations on your first live chat.
This is my first live chat.
Well, congratulations.
So I got the wonderful news from you being your 100th subscriber.
Yes, yes. And you get some fat wood.
I'll be looking
from Bones Yard.
Fat wood all the way from Mississippi Bones Yard. The Bones Yard.
Yes, right. No, Manland 121 don't use it all.
Now, Tika.
All that fat wood just cooks some eggs.
Yes, Texas.
Now you need to get your butt outside and into the woods to burn that fat wood.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I'll be able to do that more once summer comes and start getting up to the cabin. I can start doing stuff up there.
He's blocking my view.
Actually, there's a few things that FS has taught us that I could probably do too, if he hasn't already done it.
And Peter.
Yes.
Were you challenging me to do that thing outside?
What thing?
The bread tie thing.
No. I'm gonna turn around and next time I get out, I'm gonna do a VR for you. Because I have a whole bunch of those, and I've never ever thought of that.
Okay, because I misunderstood.
Oh, Thorn, it was just a couple of trolls on there that were trying to cause problems.
No, that's what I meant when I was watching your video and I seen it. I was like, oh my gosh, I never ever thought of that. I've done the guitar pick thing, but and ping pong balls and stuff like that, but never turned around and never thought of the bread ties. And I keep the bread ties. I got a whole bag of them because I use them as clothespins.
So do I. Well, that's what I have them in my bug out bag for.
Well, bread ties.
But if I don't, and the thing is that I didn't. I seen the guitar pick video, but like about a month or so ago. But I don't know what I was sitting here doing, and I'm like, bread tie. I'm like, they're just like guitar picks. I'm like, why not? They should work just the same.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a cool thing. Like like the one person commented there, I noticed too, and they said about a lighter. Like, if you light with a lighter, why not use the lighter? But the point is that it's an extender, like anything else. Light it, and it'll burn for a while. So, yeah, I'm gonna definitely next time I get out, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, Dark Matter responded to the comment real fast, and I was like, "Thank you, Dark."
And thank you, Thorn.
Yeah, like I say, when I get a chance to get out again, I'll turn around and do it as a video, but I'll do it as a VR back to you.
Cool. Thank you.
Showing it being done in the bush.
Yeah, I wish I could go out, but nosy neighbors. You can't do poop here without somebody knowing. Like literally, we had a fire truck outside. Sandra calls me, I'm out, and she's in the other room. She's like, "There's a fire truck outside, like right in front of our gate." I'm like, "Okay." So I go out and look, and the neighbors next door, one of the kids were going to the hospital because they had abdominal pains.
They texted.
I tell you, around here, everybody knows everything.
Yeah.
Texas, seeing the external. Thorn thought he was subscribed to you, but he wasn't, so now he is.
Okay. Thank you, Thorn.
Okay.
Y'all have to excuse me if I don't respond very quickly.
Not a problem. So did you have any questions there, Thorn, or you're just stopping in to say hi? Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm sub to you, Thorn. I'll
check. Be subscribed to Thorn. He's a fellow East Coaster.
If I'm correct, I think I am.
He's in the great province of Nova Scotia.
Yeah, I am sub to him. The bell ain't rung yet, but let's see if I can ring it without it giving me a problem here.
He wasn't at the Bushcraft meetup, was he?
Nope, not last year. Oh, the weather's been friggin' cloudy with sunny breaks here and there and rain for the last little while.
Wow, we were yesterday down where we had went back home. It was like 90 degrees, and our electricity was off, and we had the boot trying to clean it up, and man, it was horrible when that heat started hitting. I was here sweating.
That'd be nice.
It is literally.
And then we got it.
Go ahead.
We literally got with 25% chance of rain today, and then after that little rain down state line, that's all it wrote. It warmed up.
Yeah.
Rain got hotter.
Yeah.
Well, it was raining here on Friday so bad that some of the roads got shut down because of flooding. They were only calling for 25 to 30 millimeters of rain, but I think we got a lot more than that.
Oh, yeah.
What I was about to say is that supposedly the weather channel that I just went to on the computer says that it's 80 degrees right now.
Okay.
Mrs. Manlane, you see Thorne just turned around and said to say hi to you and Mr. Manlane. Earth to Mrs. Manlane. Earth to Mrs. Manlane.
I think it's the lag.
What?
Thorne out in the external just turned around and said to say hi to you and Mr. Manlane.
And tell Thorne that we said hi back.
They've got a really slow internet connection where they're at, Thorne. They're not at their normal spot anymore. They're out in the boonies.
Out the booties, out the sticks.
They're out in the sticks, man. The sticks.
Should have old Noble up in here.
Oh, yeah. Noble Archive. I don't think he's...
You want to know something? I don't see him much on anymore that much.
Yeah, I haven't seen him around lately.
Like he was on earlier on Cap 7 stream, I think it was. But yeah, I haven't seen him really on that much anymore. Or I'm just missing the times he's on.
Yeah,
me too. I haven't really noticed. Yeah, I haven't seen him put out a whole lot of live streams lately at all.
Yeah, Don, I've seen him in the live stream chats, but he's not even in there that much like he used to be.
Yeah, I don't know if he's taking a break or what's going on.
I don't know. Maybe the wife hit him with the frying pan.
Yeah, that probably. He probably chased her with that friggin' machete, so she turned around and cracked him with the frying pan. Yeah, no, Thorne, I haven't been doing much either. I've been actually sick here for the last little while. Just starting to feel somewhat normal again.
you keep cutting in and out a bit there, hon.
There, I moved my thing back up. Is that better?
So Thorne, in case you haven't figured it out, if you see in the my screen behind me, so I'm FS Bushcraft's wife. You get to see the back of his head now.
I'm trying to drum me up some more viewers here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure. So my intention for putting the live chat up is I started up my own channel, and I'm dealing with essential oils there, Thorn. And I just didn't know if anyone had any questions or anything concerning the use of them, or. I know Texas had some questions there the other day, and I tried to help her out as much as I could.
Yeah, don't ask me to ask questions now, because if you told me something, I wouldn't remember it by tomorrow morning because of being tired.
Yeah, it was the other day, and supposedly you wrote it down.
That I did, but I'm saying if I asked you questions now and you answered me, I probably wouldn't. Even if I wrote it down right now, I probably wouldn't remember tomorrow where the hell I put the paper.
Okay.
So my live stream was Thorn's first live stream that he was ever on. That's cool.
What did you say, Chico?
Yeah, but I had him on. He was in my panel. I had him. You're sub to him too, right?
I am now.
Oh, you weren't? Oh, that's bad.
Oh, I wasn't. I've never been on a chat with him to get a sub.
Well, see, you can invite him now if you wanted to.
Thorn, would you like to get in on the panel?
Man, there's a whole bunch of live streams going on for my farming simulator game.
Okay, no problem. Just let me know when you're on, and I'll send the link.
Oh yeah, if I'm correct, I forget who calls him eye candy.
Thorn?
If I'm correct, I think somebody calls him eye candy.
Yeah, probably. Would surprise me.
I'll wait till he pops on, and if I'm right, I'll tell you.
It would not surprise me at all.
I'm like, I don't remember who said it, but they're like, "Oh, you're my eye candy."
That's funny.
Oh no, is he still on here, or is he off right now?
He might.
He's gonna get his laptop.
Get his laptop. Yeah. He must have been on his phone.
Yeah. So he missed that. Okay. I'll put the link up.
Not yet.
Huh?
Yeah, he said, okay, this will work. He's back already.
Okay, I'll put the link up.
Okay.
Okay, it's up. 1.
You get to the count of 5.
3, 4, 5. Okay.
Yeah, they got a new simulator game coming up.
Hello, Thorn. Oh, can't hear you.
You got no sound there, dude.
I don't even see him.
Unmute yourself or something.
There we go. Yep. That's him.
That's him, is it?
Can't hear him.
Yep. Dawn, who's the person that says you're eye candy?
You've got no sound, brother. We see you muting and unmuting yourself, but there's no sound.
Plug in the plug.
Slap it! Slap it!
Bro, like I say, hit it with a hammer.
Give it a Nova Scotia bitch slap.
Oh, wow. That woke me up.
Oh, still can't hear you. Now you're mute. Now you're off.
What is going on?
Really?
He broke it.
He broke it.
You don't have your mic muted on the laptop, do you?
I think Kathy fell asleep.
No.
Give me a second, because I need to take a restroom break and go take my medicine. My medicine. I'll be back.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
I think we see smoke coming out of Thorn's ears, trying to figure out what's wrong.
You know he can hear you.
I
know. He can hear us.
Yeah, I know.
We just can't hear him.
That might be a good thing. I think he's cursing. Uh-oh. Oh, he's back.
And I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Still don't hear nothing.
Nope. Still no sound from Thorn.
Peter.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Check her settings, because there's something on YouTube that after the first 3 people on the screens, the other ones that pop in can be muted.
Yeah, I don't think
like it could be a setting in her channel.
Show it an icon, but I'll check.
But not on the video on the Hangouts. It's some part of the YouTube app or somewhere. I forgot where I seen it yesterday. You turned on my camera?
Mute it.
Rendezvous.
She's got full volume control for him.
Yeah.
No reason why he shouldn't be coming through.
Yeah, so it's not on my end.
Because there was a page that I don't remember where I popped it up, and it gave me like 6 different options to do something. I forgot on what. And don't ask me how to get there right now because I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But it said something like the first 3 people, and then after that, the people are like muted or something like that, and you have to change like your settings or something. I don't know. But it's not like those little boxes where it ends up getting muted. It's like a page that has something.
Yeah, all her settings are set the same as mine. It's weird.
Yeah. I think Thorn's got something muted somewhere on his laptop.
Yeah. Okay. I am blocking my camera again, and I will be back.
Okay. Been working good, but he doesn't know.
Oh yeah, we was talking about Morton, Mississippi. The third run that was trying to figure out how far it was from here.
Oh, okay. Oh, what, for the rendezvous?
Yeah.
Ah.
It's not that far from here.
No. Cool. It's far for us.
Yes.
I still have 5 days
Still looking
vacation.
forward to seeing y'all. Cool.
So I figure I could take
That's
a couple,
awesome.
couple days before it. Then I've got the weekend off, and then a couple days after to get home. And then maybe a day to rest.
Yes.
But I was just thinking what I could do is I could try dropping out of the call and call Thorn directly from Google Hangouts and see just between him and I if he's got sound.
If you want.
Thorn.
So we're gonna have you and
Tail.
I'll try to call him directly. I'll drop it and I'll try to call him directly.
okay, so you'll have to drop too. Yep. Okay. Pete's testing something out there with Thorn, so.
Good dog. You don't ever call him.
Yeah.
I know, but he loves me. He's like, I did you, motherfucker.
DRABEN.
That dog's always getting beat up. Yeah. By that black shaggy carpet over there. Look at it, look at it.
Well, you guys sound like you guys are having fun over there.
Oh yeah, watching these dogs over here.
Ah. Well, I was hoping to do another video today, but didn't get around to it, so I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow.
Yeah. Did you ever get yours uploaded yet? Have you?
Still working on it.
Yeah. Mark's still working on it.
Welcome, TJ. Woodworking shop.
You guys are gonna have to give me a while because I'm having trouble walking. So
yep.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay. So how's TJ's woodworking shop doing?
It's now 45.
Things are pretty quiet right now.
I'm back.
Rumble somebody to go.
Found out what was wrong.
Yeah.
You're back.
Hey, why is it not working?
I don't know.
It just was. I was just talking to him.
Good, good.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, hear you loud and clear now.
All right, turn it down a little bit. Hold on. It keeps turning off. What?
The wife was playing with it, screwed it up on you. See?
Yeah, I hear you.
So you got me now?
Hear you good? Yep.
Excellent.
Yep.
Sorry about that, guys.
No problem. Just got your thumbnail though.
Irritating tech.
Off. You got your clicked on him. Make sure you don't have his camera muted. Your camera, because I can see him. No. Click off of him. Go up to your control panel where I showed you up at the top. Yeah, right there. And unclick. See, click is where the camera.
You're the oldest.
Click it. Now click it again. So it should be white like the rest of them.
Yeah.
No, I see him totally fine. I don't know why you don't.
I don't know. I just got black screen and this comes up.
That's so weird. The wife on the wife's monitor, Thorn, you're all she's got is your logo. She doesn't have your picture for whatever reason. But I see it totally fine.
I don't know.
Oh, your mic went dead again. Your mic went dead again. TJ's Woodworking Shop's in the house.
Yeah.
For some reason, this mic keeps resetting to off.
That's weird, yeah.
That is the strangest thing ever.
Yeah, it's on now.
Yeah.
And then I'll close it.
And then it'll turn off.
Yeah. I've never. This is a fairly new computer, so I'm still getting used to it.
That's weird. Yeah, I don't know why the wife don't see you. That's weird. Something on her end. I don't know what, but. So you're getting people there, hon?
Yeah, getting a few. So.
She's all nervous, doesn't know how to talk for her first live stream.
No, I don't. I don't. No, there's only the one thing that I really know about. Nobody's talking about it, so.
Well, then you want me to turn around and interview you, baby, just for you. Help you out. That's the problem. You're so new to YouTube. Well, start by turning on and telling us what you're trying to do with your channel. What is Essential Oils, and what are you trying to promote, and what are you trying to do, and how might it relate to those of us in the bushcraft community, or in the prepping community, or just in the regular everyday household use?
Why, like you screaming for the peppermint earlier when you had a headache?
Oh yes. So take it away.
So, my channel for Tika 411 is about essential oils. So, earlier today, Peter was screaming for this. So that's our peppermint oil. And it was to try and drive away his headache.
And it works like a charm. Better than Tylenol, aspirin, Aleve.
And no side effects.
Yep. 100% all natural.
And this is therapeutic grade. So Thorne, have you seen much or heard much about the use of essential oils?
Microphone muted again, dude.
Like, honestly, I've never seen this before, ever. I'm so distracted. I can watch it turn off. I don't know. It's got to be muted in some other part of this.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Just keeps muting me. That's ridiculous.
Technology is supposed to make our lives easier, just make it more complicated.
I don't know. I've had 3 or 4 live streams now that went off no problem, and now this crap, right?
Yeah.
That's because you said the wife touched it. See, there's the problem. As I'll duck since mine's right behind me.
I'll just throw this at you.
Yeah, throw that heavy book.
Oh yeah, I got that too, right?
So with you trying to explain the oils and stuff like that, is there a benefit to somebody like ourselves who are survivors or bushcrafters, or a person who is a prepper? Like, what are some of the key points that you would turn around and say of essential oils?
Well, the essential oils, this is therapeutic oils, they're 100% pure. If you have, say, purification with you in your kit, then that helps out with any insect bites. It helps for, oh gosh, there's a whole list of stuff that purification would work for. Even lavender. If you were to carry lavender, you're not carrying insect repellent with DEET and chemicals and everything else, and it helps to repel bugs and insects. Plus, it works for sunburns or any other type of burns, cut scrapes, scratches.
So now, where we have both people, we have U.S. people, and we turn around and have Canadian people on the panel, as well as in the external chat. Is there any benefit that the oils turn around and have for, say, people here like us in Canada compared to people in the States, or are they still based on the same stuff?
No, this stuff here, like these ones here, I know that lavender and peppermint have been approved through the Canada Health as being health, natural health products for in Canada. Now, as for in the States, I just can't make any actual claims. Roadside Dan, how about anxiety and depression? What do you recommend? There's actually quite a few that are really good for anxiety and depression. I was actually talking to one of the girls the other day about it, but just to make sure that I'm not giving false information, I have my book here. So I know lavender's one that's actually very good for depression and anxiety because it's very calming.
Yeah, Penny lavender is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen a video or if I read it somewhere that says must have essential oils for first aid, and it gives a list of 8 things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is tea tree, peppermint, lavender, oregano, fir, lemon, eucalyptus, and rosemary.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know that a lot of preppers, or survivalists, or all that, they know where to, like, what trees they can use for birch, like different sacks, for sauce, and if they get cut. If they don't have any like antibacterial ointment, which ones are good. But then for the average person that goes out, you don't know what tree to go to or which ones are safe to use. Whereas with the oils, you can carry a single oil. You know it's pure, and it'll have many, many uses. Yes, Penny, tea tree is very good for first aid. You said it is antibacterial.
So with Tika turned around and starting on her channel with the 401 and those in the panel as well as those in the external, I'm sure you could probably put 2 and 2 together. If you look at Tika, and you can see the back of my head in her screen. The essential oils are definitely something that we've been involved in for quite a while. Now, as far as Tika turned on and starting her channel, it's basically something that she's going to do and she's going to run with. But it's been something that, like I say, both of us have been into for a while now. As far as the knowledge-wise and stuff like that, I've turned around and gained a lot of the knowledge ahead of time before Tara did, because where I have a lot more time to at home, being that I work from home, that I can turn around and do a lot of the research and stuff. But one of the key ones, like she's talking about, the different oils and stuff that we're talking about, especially in the first aid kit, prime example, in a survival situation, or if you're out there in the bush or just doing bushcraft or whatever. One of the woods that we talk about all the time that we have here in our area in the east coast of Canada, as a lot of other people do that have boreal forest and stuff like that, but cedar wood, for instance. Cedar wood oil is almost impossible to turn around and get naturally yourself if you're out in the woods, let's say. And cedar oil itself is a great antiseptic. It's actually right here in Canada, we can actually turn around and say that cedar wood is a medical oil and can be used as a medical oil here in Canada. It's been approved by the Canadian medical health. And it basically works the exact same way as something like polysporin would turn around and work. So that's one of the benefits, as we're turning on saying, is turning on with cedar wood oil itself. There's a lot of the other oils, as Tika mentioned, like birch bark oil and stuff like that. Most of us that are bushcrafters or survivalists out in the bush, we know how we can turn around and extract oil from birch bark. But things like cedar wood, for instance, it's very, very hard to turn around and do. Like you need to press it, and you need presses and all that kind of stuff. So that's the benefit of buying the cedar wood oil. The company's already done it. It's 100% pure grade cedar wood oil, and a lot cheaper than buying Polysporin, and don't have all the extra chemicals in it that Polysporin would turn out and have.
Cedar wood is also in here. It says that it's also good for calming tension, tuberculosis. Oh, actually, that's not even the area that I wanted to look into. It was for anger, bronchitis, calming, diuretic hair loss, nervous tension. I did that again.
You keep jumping over?
I keep jumping from one section to the other.
Tika, when you wanted to show the thing and Peter was talking, because when that person's talking, their picture's big on the screen, you can click on the small squares to bring yourself up so that they could see the picture better of the oil you were showing.
Yeah. Okay, so there's the cedar wood oil.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, so no matter where you live, whether you have those trees available or not, the oil, 100% pure.
Now, on that, at the same time, showing the oil or whatever, what is the average? No, we know because we got both Canadian and we have US here. What is the average price point on, say, that bottle of cedar wood?
Oh, now we go check the website.
You get your catalog there, don't you?
It doesn't say. Oh, let me check this other one.
Throwing her on the spot and getting her good. She's learning.
Yes. I have them all right here, just not right handy.
I seen a video the other day that says a drop of lavender right on top of a tick. The tick will be removed very quickly.
Yeah, the tick will actually drop right off, yeah.
Lavender is probably one of my favorites for use outdoors because of the fact that it is a bug repellent, plus it's good for any skin irritation, scratches, abrasions, bites. It helps remove the itch, and it soothes the burn.
That's like the other one with Penny was turning on, and Roadside Den talking about anxiety and depression. Roadside, that's if you're still out there, hopefully you are. That's one of the things actually I deal with all the time, to be totally honest. And one of the ones that I found, my personal oil that I love, is pine oil. I actually turn around and have this in my desk drawer all the time. And I have a bottle that I take with me all the time. And I'll just open it up sometimes, having a bad day or whatever the case may be, and just leave the bottle sitting on my desk in front of me. And just the smell of it alone, it just gives me that whole sensation, like I say, with my anxiety and stuff like that. Being out in the bush, I feel great. So having this on my desk all the time and just having it open, it actually turns around and gives me that sensation of being out in the bush. And it can smell, as I do all the time.
It brings you to your happy place.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then at the same time, the other one that I turn on and carry all the time too, that I usually have with my Sawyer Mini, which is another one, is lemon citrus oil, a small little bottle of it. And I'll use it all the time too when I'm out there. And if I've got a water source that I know that I have to purify because I don't know the water or don't know that source. And sometimes, as those of us that know, that are out in the bush or whatever, and if you're purifying your water, using a filter or whatever, you can still sometimes turn around and you'll get like a slight taste of tannins or whatever from the trees and stuff like that are around, or the ground source or whatever. So I actually turned around and carry that with my Sawyer Mini, and I'll just turn on and put a drop or two, depending on how much water I've turned on and filtered out, and it's almost like drinking a water with a couple of slices of lemon in it, which makes it really great. And the cool thing with lemon is that, being that it is a citrus, some of the benefits with those that know with citrus stuff, it's actually good for your liver. It actually helps your liver to turn on and clear out toxins and stuff like that in your body and everything else. So.
Yeah, to go back to Peter's question about the price on the cedarwood. Canadian retail is less than $20 for a 15 ml bottle.
So you're looking at about comparable price to a half decent size thing of Polysporin, and yet that cedarwood would probably turn around and last, a lot longer because you only need a drop.
Well, Roadside Dan, you're in the right place. I mean, I'm willing to answer any questions that you have when it comes to the essential oils. If I don't know it, I have my trusty books here that I can find out what you need.
I have a question. What's a good oil to use when you have a common cold like Peter has?
There's many that are good for colds, actually. The ones that have been approved through Health Canada, most of the 19 of them that were approved were all good for colds and cough.
Huh?
So cedarwood is one. Clove, cypress.
Kevin's been out there.
Now, a lot of the times with the oils too, there's something really cool with them is that, like Tika just mentioned, there's 19 essential oils here in Canada that are approved by the Canadian Medical Association. And Penny just beat me to the punch. Eucalyptus. I was going to turn around and say, eucalyptus is actually a great one, as well as the other one next to eucalyptus is another oil that we have that's called RC. RC is an oil that's basically, it's good for congestion and stuff like that. But its biggest thing is bronchial or, breathing kind of stuff. And with it, you just need to turn around and put like a drop in your hand, the palm of your hand, and just kind of rub your hands together. Yeah. And you can just cup your hands over your nose and your mouth and just breathe in a few times. With sinuses or a cold or anything that I get all the time, it blows my mind. I just turn around, inhale a couple of times, pull my hands away, take a breath, and it just poof, it opens up. Or even the other thing that I've turned on and done is the peppermint, as Tika was mentioned about before. Peppermint is one that I find personally for myself that is great for headaches. Being the fact that I have vestibular neuritis in my left ear, where the vestibular nerve from my balance has been damaged, I get headaches constantly. All the time. It'll be right above the left side of my eye, and they come around to my temple. And I'll get Tika to do it all the time. Just rub a little bit of peppermint on both my temples, across my forehead, and just at the base of my neck. And within a matter of minutes, you can feel it. Like you can feel that starting to drain away. Now, at the same time, with peppermint, with a cold or sinus infection, which I get all the time from hay fever, especially this time of the year, and that's a lot of my problem that I'm having right now. Peppermint is a good one because you can use it internally as well as externally. So I'll turn around and take it and just dab, dab onto my finger and just rub it onto the roof of my mouth. And then you just kind of pull your tongue up. If you can picture, like pull your tongue up to the roof of your mouth and you just kind of breathe in, and instantly it pulls it right up into your sinuses, and you can feel it just instantly turns on and unclogs everything and opens it right up.
That's also one that was commonly used by truck drivers instead of taking wake-ups to help stay awake.
Yeah.
They just put a drop of the peppermint on the roof of their mouth, breathe it in, and it helps liven you up.
Yeah.
So Roadside Dan wants to know, what do you need? What does he need to get started?
Okay, so I'll have to send him the link to. I'll send him the link to the Young Living.
That was my question. The company that you guys use, do they have a free brochure?
I have brochures.
The way that's getting into the aspect, like I say, of what Tika is just starting to learn how to do. She's learning more on the aspects of the oil and the business itself. The way that the company is set up, we are both actually registered as distributors, and it's through Young Living. Young Living itself has been around for 20 years, and they're at the forefront of essential oils as far as prepping them and preparing them for resale and stuff like that. Now with us, to buy the oils, there's 1 to 2 different ways you can do it. You can either turn around and through us, you can turn around and go to the site, use our number, and you basically can turn around and buy with what's called as a preferred customer. Or you can turn around and the other way, which some people, as soon as I turn around and say the price, they go, oh my God, they think it's a lot. and I'll say it's actually about $200, about $199. But at $199 to sign up as a distributor yourself, you get close to $300 to $400 worth of oil. Plus, you get a few sample packs of other of the oils that you turn on and get. Plus, you get all the documentation and everything that we need, and catalogs and information on the oils and stuff like that as well. Plus, you turn out and make money if you sell it to anybody who's interested.
Yeah.
But on the oils themselves, on your starter kit, you basically get all the basic oils that everybody would use all the time. Things like frankincense. Frankincense alone is a very expensive oil.
Yeah.
A 10 ml bottle of frankincense, you're looking at about $60, $70 now. A 5 ml bottle is a lot cheaper than that. And so that in itself right there is almost covering the cost of the kit that you get. But along with that, you get 9 other oils. There's peppermint, lemon, and depending on the time of the year too, there's different stuff in there. There could be lavender and purification, a bunch of different oils that be in there. So it's kind of one of two different ways. Now, at the other benefit too, with turning around and signing up as a distributor, as Terry mentioned about that cedarwood, it was almost $20. It turns out it goes down on a wholesale price. So, did you get that catalog there, hon?
Yeah.
Can I interrupt for a minute?
Yeah.
Are y'all going to be on for a while? Because I've got a few things I've got to do. And if you want, I'll drop out and come back in after I'm done. Or if you want me just to mute myself and put the icon up, that's y'all guys' choice. But I'll be gone anywhere from possibly 15 minutes to maybe a half hour. But I'll try to get back sooner if I can.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
No problem.
Okay.
Either way.
So just mute it and all?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so right now as it stands, for retail for the cedarwood, it's $18.42 Canadian. Now, as a distributor for a 15 ml bottle, it's $14.
So you're saving $4 right off the top.
Yeah. Now, I mean, like Peter was saying about the frankincense. Let's see if frankincense for a 15 ml bottle is retail $119.41. Now, I know that when I signed up, I got a 5 ml bottle, which retail $49.01, and then my cost would be $37.25, and that was in my starter kit, the 5 ml bottle. So that was a quarter of the cost of my kit right there, just that one bottle of oil. Plus, we got the diffuser with it too.
So what I'm going to log into the U.S. side.
Okay.
You got the Canadian price list there.
Yeah. Now, eucalyptus, Penny, I mean, I do like eucalyptus myself, but I know that some people find it is a very, very strong scent. One of the other things that's really good for fungus, mold, so on and so forth, is the purification. I know that that's one of the ones that I really push, is the purification, because of the fact that it's good for bites and it's good for cleaning the air, removing smells, odors, and everything from the air. Plus, it also helps to remove mold, mildew. It keeps mice. Actually, we haven't had mice in the house since we started putting the purification in the diffuser. Insects, it keeps all that away. So purification is one of the ones that's really good.
So see, cedarwood essential oil for a 15 ml bottle in the U.S. You can turn around and buy at wholesale cost is $11.25. So retails at $14.25. So when it states, it basically retails for what our cost is in Canada. But if you're in the U.S., like I say, it's a $4 roughly $3 difference in the States. You would actually pay $11.25 if you were signed up as a distributor. So hopefully, Roadside, that kind of answers your question. It's the two different ways that you can turn around and do it. But definitely you can, if you're interested, definitely turn around and send a PM private message to Tika on her YouTube page, and we can definitely turn around and she can get you more info.
Yeah. Yeah, valerian is another very good one. It's also good for calming and stress and that. Now, valerian, I don't believe is available here in Canada off of our site.
Now, you can get a basic U.S. starter kit for $45. And it turns out it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 oils. And 2 samples of Niger Red. And then a couple of the small packs. The little one-time samplers. It's got like lavender, citrus, peppermint. And this one's turned around and showing purification. And then you can get the premium starter kit, which is the one that we normally look at.
Yeah.
Because that's the one that turns out and gets you the diffuser. It's $160 in the States. But it's like $199 here in Canada.
Right.
Now, it's shown with the premium starter kit, you get the Dewdrop diffuser. The Dewdrop diffuser alone is almost $150 itself. So the cost of a U.S. kit, you're basically turning on and getting the Dewdrop, paying for the Dewdrop diffuser, and then with that, you turn around and get a 5 ml bottle of lavender, peppermint, lemon, copia. I can never say that right. C-O-P-A-I-B-A. Copibana. I can never say it properly at all. Thieves. You get a 5 ml of Panaway. Panaway is fantastic if you turn around and have like arthritis issues or anything like that. A 5 ml RC, the one I was talking about, you cup in your hand, you can turn on and breathe. So as you get a 5 ml bottle of purification, a 5 ml bottle of Digaze, and a 5 ml Digaze, yes,
yeah. And
a 5 ml of frankincense. You also turn around and get a 5 ml of Northern Lights Black Spruce. That's another amazing oil for anxiety and stuff like that. You get a Thieves waterless hand purifier, 1 ounce. Aroma Glide roller filament, which is used with the Panaway so that you can roll it onto like a joints or whatever. As well as you turn down and get 10 Love It and Share It simple business cards, as well as 10 Love It and Share It simple oil bottles, 2 Niger Red 2 ounce samples. The Niger Red is basically our version of a health drink. And basically all you need to do is turn on and have like a 2 ounce shot in the morning and a 2 ounce shot in the evening, and you're basically getting all your vitamins and stuff like that, as well as your product guide and then all your member resources.
They seem to get a lot more in that kit than we got in ours when we started.
No, we get all that too. It was all the same stuff. Yeah, neem oil is another great one, Benny. Absolutely. And that's the cool thing too with the Young Living. There is a whole product line that we turned on and have too of shampoos and stuff like that as well, which turns on and uses Thieves. Now, Thieves, most people turn around and know, like Thieves and frankincense and stuff like that. I mean, they date all the way back to, in the Bible. And they turned around and talk about, the wise men and stuff like that that turned around and came to see Jesus actually turned around and brought Thieves and lavender and frankincense. That turned around and myrrh are the 3 oils. But there's a whole product line of personal care that we have, which actually uses these.
Yeah.
Right down from shampoos to soap to toothpaste to you name it. It's there.
Cleaning products.
Yeah.
Thieves. Thieves actually got its name because it was used for the during the plague.
Yep.
When the robbers would use the thieves, or the combination of the plants used in thieves, to protect themselves against the plague when they were robbing the bodies. So that's where it got its name, thieves.
And then there's a whole cleansing, exfoliating, toning set that they have, which using cedar wood and lavender and lemon and orange blossoms and all that kind of stuff for facial scrubs and face washeners. Frankincense is another great one for skin restoring as well.
I know in the laundry, I make my own laundry detergent, and in that I usually put a couple drops of the purification into the laundry detergent to help stop any, like to freshen up the laundry and to stop any mold or mildew in that from forming if it sits in the washer. And then I also use it in, I've got like a hair serum that I put it in to help keep away head lice and things like that. So the purification is the one that I use the most myself. That and the thieves for cold sores or any like chapped skin, anything like that. The thieves works really good. And the other ones that I use a lot is the wintergreen and the peppermint for my hands when they start to seize up.
Yeah, in Canada, the kit, I was saying in the States, it's $160. It's $199.75 in Canada. And it's exactly the same stuff that's in the US one.
Did we lose Thorn?
Might have. He was having issues with his laptop there.
I know very shortly we're going to have the website back up, and I'll have a link on my channel that'll go directly to our Young Living site. I just don't currently have it up and operational at the present time.
Same as also the starter kits too. You also have the premium starter kit with these, which is a new one. I forgot about that. That I forgot to tell you that actually the other day, Tika. I'm sorry about that. I forgot. But you've got the new one now where we were talking about the thieves, that you can get a 15 ml bottle of thieves oil. You get 350 ml bottle of thieves dish soap. You get the, oh, I got myself muted. There, can you hear me now? What's going on? Did I get cut off? How about now? My screen's off and locked up.
It's like $30, and I'd be lost without it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Something happened there. My screen froze all up on me. Don't know what was going on there.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen what Thorn said. It just thinks he got some malware or something to his computer.
Or Penny, a company called Organic Aroma sent me a kit of essential oils to review. Plus, yeah, Organic Aromas. I've heard of them. They're it's like anything else. It's like a lot of the other stuff that turns on and comes out. You know, when a company's been around for a long time and you know, they turn around and see they got a product, you know, everybody tries to jump on the bandwagon and do the same thing. And with organic aromas, that's exactly the same idea. They're, you know, they're, oh, I can't say ride coattails, but you know what I mean? They're trying to follow suit the same as Young Living is doing. A lot of companies are seeing the great success that Young Living is doing. So, you know, they're coming out with their own. The only thing I can say is that with a lot of that stuff, it's like anything else. You know, you've got to do your own research and research into the oils. Like I say, yeah, I'm with Young Living, but I mean, before Young Living, and I was introduced to Young Living, I had turned on and looked at other oils and had used other oils, but found that they, you know, they didn't quite do the same thing. And the person that introduced us to Young Living explained about how, you know, a lot of their process that they have is so unique, and you know, of getting the oil out, that it's so pure and so concentrated, hence why it's in such a small little bottle compared to, you know, walking into a health store somewhere and you can buy a bigger bottle for like, you know, a couple of bucks. Well, it's because the other ones, you know, they basically take a little bit of the essential oil and they mix it with other oils so that they can get a bigger volume of it. So the concentration's not the same, or it doesn't give the same benefit as you would turn around and get using the whole oil by itself. If that made any sense. Like that's one of the ones like we have with Young Living. There's some of the oils that we actually have, and they'll talk about that are photosensitive. Being to the point that they're so concentrated that even just a few little drops, if you were using on your skin or whatever, they say, you know, they kind of watch if you go out into the sun or stuff like that, because it can actually intensify the oil. And, you know, people have turned around and it'll start to get like a burning sensation or, you know, an itchy sensation or whatever, because it's so concentrated. Yeah. Yeah, lemon is one of those that actually does that itself. I have no issue with it. It doesn't bother me. But, you know, I've been out in the bush or whatever and got it on. It does nothing. And once again, everybody's different. But one of the things, though, like lemon, for instance, is one of the oils that I used to use beforehand, and the stuff I used to get is nothing like this. Like, you know, a small little bottle, a 5 ml bottle, and to do like I was saying, in a liter, you know, a liter or two of water, you know, a 5 ml bottle might last 3 or 4 times, and that's it. Whereas this one, I mean, I've had this one. I don't know if you can tell the camera is that well. I've had it for quite a while. You know, the label's starting to wear off. You can barely see the writing on it, and I've probably had it for almost a year anyway. And I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've turned around and used this and how many liters, because it physically, like, I take the cap off and I'm like slowly tipping it over just until I get a little doop into like a liter of water, and that's more than enough to turn on it and give it a nice lemon flavor to the water.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you now.
I apologize greatly. My wife picked up some malware today. I had to install the thing to get rid of it and everything. Jeez.
Fun.
Yeah. And I was watching the malware get rid of thing, and it was her download folder that they were coming out of. I was like, it was you. But anyways, it works. I'm here. I apologize for all the ridiculous.
Not a problem.
So, essential oils, rock on.
Well, we were just talking about all the different essential oils and which ones would be good to take out into the bush. Trying to find the certain ones that you wouldn't be carrying around 50 million bottles, like just a couple bottles that would do pretty much anything you need.
There you go.
One was the cedarwood, which is actually you're in Canada, and it's less than $20 for a 15 ml bottle.
And what is cedarwood good for? Sorry, I missed it.
Cedarwood
Yeah.
That is an antibacterial, a whole bunch of stuff.
Basically, one of the ones I turn on and talk about all the time when I say cedarwood is that cedarwood is they actually compare it to like polysporin. So in a first aid kit or something like that, if you had polysporin, you can actually use cedarwood oil that you can turn on and use. But that's like I was saying earlier when you were having problems with your computer there. One of the benefits with Tara doing the oils and stuff like that is that you know, like those of us that are out in the bush all the time, like we know oils like, you know, spruce sap and fir sap and stuff like that, good for things. And we know how to turn it around and process. Most of us know how to process birch oil, turn it around and get birch oil out of you know, the bark and stuff like that. Whereas cedarwood is one of those ones, as you know, in our area, we have all kinds of cedar trees around here. Good luck trying to get cedar oil out of a cedar tree. It's almost impossible because they actually have to press it. And it takes so much force to turn around and press to get the oil to come out. It's insane.
I don't have a lot of cedar by me, actually.
Yeah?
None wild, anyway. It's weird, eh?
Yeah.
Actually, the properties for cedarwood is it's an antifungal, anti-infectious.
I don't hear you, Tara.
You don't hear me?
I don't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Nope.
Huh. What is going on?
I think I hear her through Peter's mic, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, her thing froze up too.
Uh-oh.
YouTube.
It's like messed up, man.
Yeah, it should be an easy thing, but it apparently isn't yet. But that's crazy. Yeah, watch out for the malware, eh? I never even...
Yeah, there's a bunch of it going around the last little while. Actually, the other day had one on mine, for crying out loud.
Oh, I live streamed 2 days ago, something like that. Fine, right? Nothing, but this must be brand new. And what it does, it slowly turns your mic down. So you can turn it up, and then you go back to doing your thing, and then it turns it down. And then you do it again, it turns it down. Super pain in the butt. But at least it was an easy fix this time.
Yeah. The external's still going, but I don't know if they can hear you or not there, Tara.
What's that again? Can you hear me?
I just asked out.
Yeah. Can't be a lot. I'm in chat. Are you guys in chat? Because there's, what, 4 of us here?
Yeah, I'm in chat. I think that's what the last comment Penny turned on and put up was asking what just happened. I don't know if it dropped because Tara's frozen. It says that it's still live, but
I think we are. I'll check my other computer.
yeah, Tara's not even showing on the external.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
We're still there. I don't know what happened. People dropped out. Maybe she was referring to when you were having some mic problem there or something.
Yeah, but on Tara's, I don't even see Tara anymore. It's just showing her icon.
Yeah, that's weird.
Click yourself, Tara. Down on the bottom. See if that makes a difference. Nope. Yeah, I've got no... Tika's not coming up with an image at all.
That's not cool. I have no idea. This is my first time on my broadcast.
Yeah, something messed up there.
Oh. Okay, can you hear me now?
Nope. Don't even see you. No. You just see your icon, eh, Thorn?
Yeah, that's it.
Your camera software is still running.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
If
is.
Hangouts froze up or something. Can you refresh that, or is that?
No, that's the worst part. The only way to do it is to drop out and come back in. Try dropping out of Hangouts, Tara, and then come back in. Just close it.
Close this?
Yeah, it shouldn't turn around and stop the stream because
No, I don't think.
we're still in it.
Yep.
No, go back into Hangouts again. Just open up another tab. And then pull that tab over. No, pull that tab right out of that box. There you go. I'm going to Hangouts. There, now click that one that's got the green one. Now click the green camera up in the corner. On the right. Nope, the one that opened. Yeah, that'll work too. Accept that.
Anyone know what Manland's watching? Looks good.
Probably another video knowing him.
Okay. Now can everyone hear me?
Yeah, now we can see you and hear you. Now you're back.
Oh, good in the hood.
Man, everybody's having technical issues tonight.
No.
I had to drop. I had to come back.
That's the worst. Come on someone else's live stream and then it just acts up.
Doomed.
Really? I'm here. Have questions in the answer session with your audience. Launch the questionnaire.
No.
Say not now?
Yeah.
Okay. Showcase. Okay.
It's weird that Penny. I think Penny's gone.
Is Roadside Dan still on?
No, I think it's just us now. For now. This is my.
Something must have happened and everybody got kicked.
Oh.
Or froze up.
Okay, I was already subscribed to Roadside Dan.
Yeah.
And I know I'm subscribed to Penny.
That was weird.
I know Texas is supposed to be back shortly.
So maybe that's what we'll have to do is turn around and you have to shoot a little video tomorrow, Tara, and we can upload it to just mentioning about if anybody's interested in signing up or as a customer, what they can do. Because I think that's what happened when Penny and Roadside, they were interested. And we started having those technical issues there. And
yeah.
Because Penny put up what just happened, and then she was gone. So it was almost as if like the live stream, I wasn't paying attention to the live stream if it lagged out or something.
Yeah. I don't know. It's still saying live, so.
No, it's live, but it might have gone because on the external side, it's about a 15 to 20 second delay.
Right.
So it might have turned around and like the video might have lagged there for a second or two. And people turned around and might have thought it went down or something.
Yeah.
So
we've got to get our direct website set back up for Young Living.
Mm-hmm. That's simple.
So you had some interest there, Lauren, on the essential oils, or you know anything about them?
I know a little bit. I'm pretty broke, so my interest is limited. Just information strictly.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Anything that you get at the drugstore or anything like that is nothing compared to
My bad.
the oils that we use.
Information is the greatest kit you'll ever carry.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm just a poor boy.
In a poor family, this is me.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm relatively new to YouTube myself. Like, well, I'm not. I am and I'm not. I've been in the shadows for a long time. I've done videos like years ago. I had another channel for a while.
Okay.
But I not that long ago kind of stumbled in and I started watching random. I used to watch just the big YouTubers, you know what I mean? The channels that when you come on YouTube, you get like trending feeds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I was on I'm a big Facebooker because that's how I connect with relatives and whatnot and people around Canada. And I finally kind of stumble into the Nova Scotia Bushcraft website, right?
Okay. Yep.
from there, I watch the video from the year before in the Nova Scotia bushcraft thing, right? And who do I see?
So we were there.
Yeah.
That was me.
Who do I see? I see this guy here, right?
That was my video.
That's great. I see FS Bushcraft. So then I follow that to YouTube, right? Because I'm interested in bushcraft stuff. Relatively local guy. Love that. Stumbling, he's doing live streams, right? And this is like, I didn't even know, but live streams were new to YouTube. Stumble into the live stream. So Peter's live stream was like the first time I'd ever really done this, right? And watched them, never said anything for a long time. Just kind of like popped in one of those ghosts, the random number that never says anything. And I was like, man, I like these guys. Manland would come on, and Noble was in, and I thought this is great. Everybody gets along great. There's a huge community here. Everybody's very positive, which I don't know if you guys Facebook, but it's not really the same on Facebook.
No.
Seems to be a real negativity on Facebook. I don't know what that is.
I use Facebook, but not a whole lot.
I started the Thorndraven channel. So that's somewhat accredited to Peter.
That's awesome.
Yeah, now I roll around all the time. I'm on YouTube all the time.
I corrupted another one.
Yeah, you've ruined my life. Here I am.
Another one of the thousands that I have.
That's the Thorndraven story.
Yeah, I've got I've thousands of subs, but I've got 6 that I know right off the top of my head that all the time. Damn you, FS! It's your goddamn fault. I spend more time on YouTube now than I do anywhere else. They got 2 of them have got their just started with their channels and getting their channels going and stuff like that. So,
where's your other buddy there? That he lives close to you, I think.
Thorndraven?
No,
Andrew Long. Andrew Long, bushcraft and wood carving. Yeah, he's up in Moncton.
Yeah,
Andrew's. He's been. He's actually. I haven't talked to Andrew in about a week. He finally just turned on and got his unemployment coming in, but he was looking a couple of places there. He was trying to get hired. So, like I say, I haven't talked to him because I hadn't been feeling well. Right. So I don't know if he got the job or what, but yeah, I haven't heard much from him at all here. Which reminds me, I got to reach out to him and find out what's going on, find out where he's been. Yeah, because the last time I spoke to him, I think it was last week. He turned around and said he was going to call me. He sent me a message on YouTube, actually. He said he was going to give me a call the following day, but didn't hear from him. So I don't know if he got a job or what. But he was talking about going out and setting up a new base camp behind his place.
He lives up in Moncton. You guys live farther down towards the States?
I'm actually in St. John.
St. John?
Yeah, we're in St. John, New Brunswick. Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful spot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. It's nice. I like it here. The big thing is, it's only 10, 15-minute drive. You can be in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Out in the bush. Yeah. So that's what I love about, anywhere in the East Coast, it's pretty much like that,
Yeah, it's like that here. It's exactly like here.
Yeah, you don't have to drive too far to turn around and be out in the bush.
Yeah, Halifax, our big city, that's, 40 minutes down the highway, right? Double-lane highway. Like, other than that, I live in a small, just outside a small town. My parents, they grew up out in the sticks, 15 minutes from here, out in the middle of nowhere. That's where I grew up.
So from Halifax, are you east or west? Or north?
I'm not. I am west.
West.
Yeah, we were just in Halifax there a couple months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had to take our son down to the IWK.
IWK. When I was a little kid, my brother, when he was born, we're 5 years difference. I'm the oldest brother. He had a blockage in his urinary tract, which caused kidney damage, right?
Oh.
So we spent a lot of time at the IWK.
Yeah.
And Actually, we met a family there, and I stayed with them in New Brunswick for weeks on end, year after year, for a long time when I was a kid in Chatham, New Brunswick.
Oh yeah.
On the Miramichi.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful little spot. Half French, half English town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Miramichi's got some great fishing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was a good little spot. Huge. The Miramichi is massive.
Oh, it is, yeah. It pretty much takes up the whole eastern side, eastern to central side of New Brunswick.
Yeah, I've been to New Brunswick a few times. I'm trying to think of when other times I've been there. I went to Deer Island one time. You guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That was an experience and a half. Camped out on the island with the whirlpools or whatever.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I haven't had the opportunity to really get to know New Brunswick or any of the eastern provinces all that well because I'm from Ontario. So.
Yeah.
Nice.
I had to go all the way up to Ontario to turn around and find a good wife.
Bring in good stock. See?
Yeah. That's what I said.
My brother-in-law, he lives in Ontario now.
Whereabouts?
I don't know. The Canadian part.
The Canadian
part. Yeah, I did that. I moved up to Ontario in 1998 and ended up spending 18 years up there. And it finally turned around, and 17 years ago when I met Tara, I'm like trying to get her to turn around to come back to the East Coast, and it took me 17 years to finally get her to come. Well, 11 years. It turned around and took me to get her to come back.
Well, I'm trying to get my brother-in-law to move home. Oh, so bad, so bad. He's a veteran, right? Yeah, younger than I am. He's just come home with some issues and.
Yeah, I did that. That's kind of why I left, actually, St. John. I served at 2 Sierra Golf Company. I served in 91 over in Yugo in Sarajevo. And then when I got out there in 97, tail end of 97, and then I was like, I needed to do something. So I packed up and took off to Ontario and had a buddy that was supposed to go up. And he turned around and ended up got a job offer down in Texas. So he went down to Texas instead. I went up to Ontario. Ended up, like I say, stayed out there for 18 years.
Yeah, isn't it funny how life works out?
Oh yeah, it was pretty cool.
No, the brother.
I didn't mind it; it was nice. But the whole thing was the older that I got, wanting to get back out into the bush, that was a big thing.
Absolutely.
I mean, for us, where we were, we were in the Niagara region of Ontario, and to go anywhere was half decent. To like get out in the bush, you had a good 3 hours drive to turn around and go to get anywhere. That you could be out. Yeah. Like say that you're out in the woods, like Algonquin Park or.
That's weird.
Yeah, or up. Well, that's what I mean. To get the Crown land,
then you got to be in a national park or something like that too.
Yeah, or like I say, you were driving 3.5 hours to turn around and get the Crown land, going up towards Allenford or Timmins, and Northern Ontario.
I hate it. I hate driving. That just kills my trip. 3 hours to get there.
Yeah. Oh, it was mess. So a lot of that's why I was getting going on about, wanting to come back home. And then we had I've got 5 kids in total myself. Tara and I have 2 together, but our 2 youngest ones, they were starting to get older in the whole bit. And I wanted to get them into getting out in the bush the whole bit because they had an interest in it. So it was like, it'd be nice to come back home. And of course, with the recession, when it hit in Ontario, it hit hard for me. I mean, I was working as an account manager for a corporate computer place, dealing with servers and stuff like that, and bank mergers, and dealing with the government, hospitals, and all that kind of stuff in the whole bit. So I was the lowest guy in the totem pole. So when the recession hit, I got hit hard. So it's like, all right, it's time for a change. So let's pack up and go back home.
Yeah.
So finally got her back.
I thought about moving. I went through a phase. I was going to go to Toronto for a while. And
that'd be a major culture shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was for me big time when I went to Ontario. Oh my God. Like I was calling back and talking to friends and that back here and stuff. And I said, you're still in Canada, but it felt like you were in another part of the world. Things are so much faster up there, and people are totally different, like to the point of being basically, I say rude, but it's not that they're rude. It's just until you get to really know them, people are very cautious over who they talk to and who they get to know. And there's so many people. That's the thing. I mean, you're going from a population here of, almost 100,000 to a population of 6.5 million in the same size area.
Cutting in and out again, hon.
I mean, you're going to 6.5 million in the same area as a population of 100,000 people. It's like a totally culture shock.
Yeah, it's crazy. Me and a buddy went up. He grew up there, so we went up. We drove, right, like 20 some hours straight.
Yeah.
And got there and stayed on the Danforth with local Toronto people.
Yeah.
For 3 weeks, we lived like Torontoians or whatever. I don't know. It damn near killed me, and that was 3 weeks. So
yeah, Torontarians. Yeah.
Torontonians. That's it.
Yeah. That's where Tara. Well, she's from Mississauga, the greater TGA area, but it's still. I mean, Mississauga, Toronto, it's all the same thing, same speed. It's nuts. So that's a lot of it for her too. I always bring her down here for visits and stuff like that. But then when we moved down, it was a huge change for her, definitely. But
slower pace.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, the good thing, I mean, the advantage that I had is that I used to spend my summers up in this tiny little town that most people never even heard of. We had electricity, but we didn't have running water, and it was like no cable, no telephone, oil burner for heat, wood burning stove for heat. So, I mean, I was kind of used to being in the middle of nowhere for short periods of time. I mean, I used to invite all my friends over for laundry day to help pump the water in the well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, kids don't have any idea, right?
No.
Any idea. My father was raised by his grandparents just due to circumstances.
Yeah, well, I was too.
But he was raised like a generation behind his generation. You know what I mean? He was more like the older generation than what he was, what I looked around and seen other kids' fathers. Like,
yeah.
So we were raised kind of a lot more old-fashioned than what a lot of local kids of my generation were kind of raised, I guess.
Well, like I said, I mean, I was raised by my grandparents also.
Mm-hmm.
So I know where you're coming from there.
Yeah, but you're spoiled.
You're installed with the views of the like a different generation. It's
yeah. Well, that's what I love. Like our two youngest ones, a prime example. Our two, like, we go up to the cabin or whatever, and at their age, they have no problem not having iPads and cell phones and Xbox and all that kind of stuff when we're up there. I mean, they have it all here when we're at the house, but when we're up at the cabin, there's no power. And I know some of their friends, like they talk about, they're like, "What? You got no PlayStation, no Xbox?" My oldest one's 23, and he's a prime example. We used to go up there all the time, and he'd be out there not even half hour. I'm bored. What do you mean you're bored? Like, man, there's wood to be cut. There's all kinds of stuff to do. Well, I've got no reception on my cell phone. It's like, what the hell you need your cell phone for? Like,
perfect.
You're out in the bush, man. Like, relax. Cutting wood's not relaxing. Yeah, it is.
Out at my parents' place, it used to be a dead zone, like right in that section. Like, you were good till you pretty well got to my parents' place.
Yeah.
They own like quite a bit of property, and then my uncle lives next door, and it's an old homestead, and there's tons of like he owns everything else around it, so we can do whatever we want. I used to host a fair bit of parties out there, and I loved the look on people's face as they drove into the driveway and looked down at their cell phone and seen no reset, like no bars. Like, it went from full to being absolutely dead. You're already here. You can't say, "No, I gotta go." Like, you're here, bud. Lock in. We're gonna have a night without people looking at their cell phones.
Yeah.
great. But now they changed that. I don't know why. I don't know what happened.
It was so funny. I just talking on Facebook earlier. I seen a post on Facebook today that somebody had put up, and it was nice. And it was in it was a restaurant or a cafe or something, but had a sign up, and it says, "No, we don't have Wi-Fi. Try talking like back in 1995."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, right?
Yeah.
Nothing worse. You go to like a buddy's house or something, which I don't overly love anyway. But you go out and you chill, and you know you got 10 people in the room, and 8 of those people are looking at their phone.
Yeah. And the stupid thing is half the time you'd be in that room with 10 people, and probably at least two of them out of the 8 are texting each other.
Yeah.
Having a conversation. It's like,
can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
There he is.
You're finally going to talk.
You had him.
Yeah, where they're staying at right now, their internet connection is, let's just say, not the greatest.
Hey, anything at all, right? It's good to see you guys. We were all kind of worried there for a little bit with
Well, I don't know. It's a heck of a lag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking.
Yeah, you've got talking. You've probably got close to 30-second lag.
I'm gonna go ahead and talk now. I know that I'm gonna end up over talking, but just finishing editing the video that I shot there at State Line yesterday. And Kathy just watched the video I edited. My brother saw it while I was editing, and both of them are sitting there saying, "Man, that's sick." Kathy's over here boo-hooing. She's over there crying because I let her watch the video from beginning to end. Yard, he says, well, what you should have put in there says, "Goodbye, Manland." Hard.
No.
That's too cool. So now how long is it going to take to post it online, or is it online now?
I don't know. I haven't gotten any pop-ups.
Has he got it up, Kath?
I was going to say the same thing. I haven't seen any notifications.
Hello.
Telling us about
6-minute video. And we're getting storms here, so it probably won't upload.
Oh, yeah, it'll probably take a while.
No, he hasn't gotten up yet. We're getting storms here, so it may be in the morning before it's actually up.
Okay.
Boo-hoo, Rudy Poo!
It started lightning here.
Oh, fun.
It's starting to rain.
That's the one thing I miss from Ontario.
Yeah.
The lightning storms going down, sitting on the beach at Lake Ontario and watching the lightning hit the lake.
I'm surprised we haven't had any major thunder or lightning here this year so far.
Oh, just wait.
It's kind of a hit or miss here.
Yeah.
We had a good one last year. Man, I almost shit my drawers.
Yeah, we still have some big ones here in St. John.
Man, the whole house shook. I ain't never felt nothing like that before. It had to be rated.
Wow.
Crazy.
Kathy, you guys really need to get some better internet.
Yep.
Well, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get off because it's starting to rain and the internet's going to kick us in and out.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, thank you for joining us.
I know.
You guys have a good night.
Definitely.
Miss you, sis. Miss you, brother.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome.
We'll still be in touch.
And y'all too.
Yeah, we got your number. So
Talk to y'all later.
alrighty,
Yeah.
talk to you later.
Later.
we miss y'all too.
You know where we hang out.
Yeah,
Okay.
We've got their personal number as well.
Yeah.
Night.
Night.
All right. Bye-bye.
Love yous. Yeah, Mark and I have had many of long private private chats.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh yeah.
Seems like a great guy. Seems like a great.
Oh, he is. He's awesome. He's awesome. He goes on all the time about. Well, he's one of the ones that, once again, the same way. Channel wise, like sub wise and stuff, we're like at each other's ankles all the time. As far as sub wise, but it was, oh my God, almost 3 years ago now. That I kind of, it was so funny. Neither one of us knew that we had subbed to the other, but it was, I kind of the same way. Fell onto his channel from watching another channel, and it was just a comedy that he turned around and did to his camping and stuff like that in the whole bit. And I started watching, and then I had shot a video and showing a trick using peanut butter to turn around and get like sticky labels and stuff like that off in the whole bit. And he thought that was the greatest thing in the world when he seen it. So he shot a video, a VR response back to it, did it as a comedy scene. But he was worried at the time if I seen it, if I take it the wrong way or whatever, because he didn't know what I was like.
Yeah.
So when I commented, he's like, "Oh, thank God, you didn't take it the wrong way." He says, "I was trying to throw comedy into my videos." I said, "No, dude, it's, that's why I watch your channel, blah blah blah, whatever." It was probably, oh my God, I don't know. It was about a week or two later. I turned on and rolled around. I put out a bunch of videos myself, and Cole Craven and I turned on and did a bunch of compilation videos together, and did a whole training series and the whole bit and everything else, and put it out. And all of a sudden, I get this message coming up, and he's like, "You and Cole Craven, you guys go out together. You live together, like in the same place." He's like tripping all out. I'm like, "Yeah."
It's up to him too.
He goes, "Oh my God." He says, I've never said it before. He says, "But I got to turn it." So he sent it in a private message. He's like, "I got to say it." He says, "You and Cole Craven," he says, "are my two favorite people on YouTube." He says, "You two are my go-to when I want to learn something new or whatever." He says, "I always go to YouTube." He says, "That's insane." He says that you two are he says, "I never put two and two together."
Nice.
When I was watching your videos and stuff, he says that you guys go out all the time. You guys teach survival together and the whole bit and blah, blah, blah. I was like, "Oh, yeah." I said, "Yeah, we do stuff together all the time." And so then him and I just started talking. And then, it started going back and forth and messages back and forth. And started sending each other stuff back and forth. And, then he started that Green Cup Club thing, and he sent me the Stanley, and I sent him some chaga. It just went on from there. And then when his mother passed away, I did a video for him, and that was it. It was like instantly he was hook, line, and sinker. He's like, "Dude," he says, "you're like my brother from another mother." He's like, "I would love to get you on a private chat some night." He said, just to shoot the shit." And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." So.
Yeah, and then he became a fan of mine after you posted me in the purple bikini.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was funny.
Good stuff.
Oh, don't tell me you watched that video.
Yeah, that was totally not planned at all. It was just, I turned around and done that one on the Innovation Ivation portable shower, battery powered shower that we have up the cabin.
I might have seen that actually.
Yeah, so we all turned on again. Well, of course, Sarah was in a purple bikini and turned on and got into purple's Mark's favorite color.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, the purple.
So he's like, he goes back to me. He goes, "God damn it!" Because at that point in time, he'd never really. I mean, he's seen Tara, in a few videos or stuff like that, but she hadn't been in a whole lot. He says, "God damn!" He says, "You really got yourself a good wife there." He says, "That purple bikini was just." I said, "Oh my God, here we go." I said, "That video was driving me up the wall." I said, "I wish kind of in a way I didn't put it up." And he's like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Because the last little while, that video was out doing all my other videos."
Hey, it was that video that got you your first check.
Nice.
Well, yeah, it pushed the bar,
Mm.
but it was insane.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that one, like, I turned around and on average, I mean, I can turn around and with the subs that I have, I can turn around and post a video, and it usually takes a few hours before it turns on and hits 200-300 views or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I posted that one and it was like, what was it? 4 hours it turned on and had something like 1,200 views in 4 hours. I was like, holy crap! Like, what the heck, man?
YouTube loves it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
They just eat it up.
oh dear. I'm always so slow in these guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Easiest way is just to go.
Oh, I can't do nothing.
No.
Done.
That's cool.
Yeah, we got it. You blocked them too?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it.
Cool.
Yeah, deleting the thing, it just deletes it, keeps them there, and just block them is the easiest way.
Well, that's
Welcome back to me.
Yay! Welcome back, sis.
Now what was going on?
How long was I gone? And that was just doing dishes. I still got a bunch more stuff to do.
Oh no. Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna.
Told you I can't.
I was just gonna say, Tara, what we can probably do, turn around and wrap up the live side of it.
Yep.
And put it up and just keep it going private.
Yeah.
So if you want to do your little.
Okay, so this is Tika 411. I want to thank everyone who came out to my first live chat, and we'll hope to see you again sometime soon.
What's
So now all you gotta do is just click the stop broadcast.
Stop broadcast.
Yeah, just click that.